Hey guys, this is gonna be a another astral or astro guide. This is gonna be the guide number 7. I already have 6 of them up on YouTube, so you can check those out on my channel, or just search on YouTube for Lavash Games and Astro and or Astral. I use different kind of spellings for them. I noticed I should maybe correct that and consolidate them one day. But anyways, this is going to be number 7, and here we're going to look at the different astrals, the yellow ones especially, because that's what we're interested in. The red ones are coming in early May with part 3 of patch 1.5. So the same logic is going to be applying on the red ones probably. And here we're going to look at statistics. So first up, let's go to Google, and you just type like Cosmos Wartune, and the first one is my blog. So if you go to my blog, and if you haven't seen it already, I have there the Astro or Astrals drop rates published. So we have here the drop rates version 2 published. Of course, I'm putting up more posts also, so this may go down the page, but it's always going to be there, so you can always check it out. And here we have gathered already 3,000 based on 3,246 astrals, the different drop rates. And so we can see that actually, roughly speaking, half the time you get a gray, and then the other 35% is green. So these two together, if I bring up the calculator, so 54 plus 35, so 89, make it a 90. So 90% of the time, so if you're gonna do like 1,000 times you're gonna click on astrals, that means 900 of them are gonna be gray or green, and more of them will be gray. So you already know that, so don't go on the forums complaining about it, because well, it's like that until they change it or decide to change it or not, but there's no reason for them to change it at the moment. Anyways, and then 10% is blue. So here you see 54 plus 35 plus 10, so 99% is gray, green or blue. And then out of the other percent, 0.9% is purple, and the other 0.1% is yellow or orange. And if the red ones come, and I'm not even sure that they're gonna be droppable, I think they might be only for exchange, or it could be only purchasable by balance. But if they are droppable, they're gonna be even more rare than the yellow ones, so it's just ridiculous. So basically what I want to show here is that if 0.1% is yellow, that means that, so if I'm calculating it here, that means if 3 of them are 0.1%, if I want to have that at 100%, so it means if I want to know, like for sure I want to get an orange, well then I have to do 300 divided by 0.1, so that means I have to click on the astrals 3,000 times, and then I'll get an yellow or orange, let's say average speaking. Of course you can get it earlier or later, but in average 3,000. And you know, actually from my experience, this sounds like a lot, but not, let me think. How many did I get? Well, maybe 2,000, but not earlier. I mean, in average, if you're doing this a lot, it'll be something like 3,000 times clicking before getting a yellow or orange. Some other times I've heard like that you get every 2-3,000 star points. So if I go back to the game here, in the Astro, you have in here the exchange, and you get here points. So every time I click, like say now if I click the Magus star, you see 22,455 points, it'll become 56. See, 56. So 1 click is 1 point. And the kind of the wisdom was saying that like every 2-3,000 points you get a yellow or orange. And now you can see that actually in the statistics, because as I proved, like that 3,000 clicks will get you an orange, speaking just statistically speaking in average. It proves, and out of this 3,000 we know that 54%, so 1,500-ish, let's see, 1,600 will be gray, you know, and then the other 1,050 will be green. So that's together, that's like from 3,000, 2,650 are going to be gray or green, and then the rest will be blue, and then there will be a couple of purple and an orange or a yellow. And basically that does come to 2-3,000 in the game. 3,000 clicks, of course, that's clicks of this, but on this one, if you click on this one, you get 2 star points, and it also costs you a little bit more. So roughly speaking, every 2-3,000 star points or clicks, you will get an orange astral. So now that you know that, it's not that basically some people say, okay, I'm not lucky, I don't get any astrals. I mean, look here, I have quite a lot of oranges. I'm missing one here. Actually, I'm missing 2 because I need to get the Will Destroyer. But basically I get a lot of oranges, and I think 2, 3, 4 I sold, because floating damage and health, I just sold them directly, didn't even bother keeping them, because for sure I will not use them in the future. And so it's not because I'm lucky that I got it, it's because I spent 22,500 star points, which means I didn't click 22,500, because as I said, you get more points when you click the higher stars. But maybe I clicked from here like maybe 18,000 or 17,000 times. So most people who are complaining, they have clicked much less than that, and then of course you don't get an orange. So you just have to invest a lot of your money, and the way to do that is going up in level, because if you try to do Astral when you're like level 20, well, your income is going to be very limited. So what you have to do is you have to get your battle rating as high as possible, and especially physical or magical attack, depending if you're a knight, archer or mage, because then what you want to get to is you want to get to the place where you're doing like at least 500,000 gold and daru from the world boss events, each one. And of course then if you're making 500,000 per world boss, and well, you have 3 times per day the world boss event, well then that's 1.5 million gold at least from the world boss. Then you have your income, like currently I'm making 17 and 9, so that's 26-ish, 26,000 per hour. So 26,000 per hour, and we got 24 hours is 600,000 gold. Then you got I plunder and so on. So I mean, you can make, if you, let's look at, like, if I look at the guild contribution for today, we have here, ignoring the top 3, we have here quite a lot of players who have contributed to the guild just today alone. Yeah, you see here today's contribution, 3 million gold. Okay, and so and most of these are around level 60. But if I go down the list, for example, Lumira is 57. Let's see, Rai, he's also high. A little bit down, that's me here. I'm a free player, so I only managed to get 1.8 million today. But you have lower here is Ninja Spiral, for example, 53. You got here Alucard at 54. So already at 50, past 50, you can contribute, you can make 1.5 million gold, and with 1.5 million gold, let's say if I take like 5,500 average, so 1,500,000, if I divide that by 500, you can do like almost 300 astral clicks per day. That's a lot. 300 astral clicks per day, roughly speaking, at level 50ish, and maybe 400 astral clicks at level 60ish. That's quite a lot of clicks. You need, if you are low level, then in this astral guide, what I suggest you is level up and make a lot of money so that you can get a lot of clicks, so that you can get a lot of star points. But don't exchange the star points. That's just an indicator. Keep them for now, because part 3 of patch 1.5 part 3 is coming early May. And then we'll have red astrals, and maybe you can exchange for those. Everybody is waiting for those, and we're waiting. Like I saw some gossips that red astral might be maybe 10,000 star points, maybe 15,000. If it's 10,000, I can buy 2 straight away. If it's 15,000, I can buy 1. But basically it's an indication, because every 2,000-3,000 star points, or looking at the block statistics, every 3,000 or so clicks of astral, you will get an orange, like pretty much guaranteed, statistically speaking. So if you want to get oranges, do that. And what I do when I'm hunting oranges, you see here my setting, blue and below. I put here blue and below, and I sell everything, no matter what color. First of all, I sell everything that is white, green, and blue with 1 click. Here, 1 click sell, bam, it's out. And then I also sell the purples, I also sell the yellows. If I'm in the mode, because when you're doing astrals, and as this is a guide for astrals, you have different like purposes. If you are having like the purpose right now to get orange, which is what the mode I'm in right now. I'm in right now get an orange will destroyer mode. So to get this orange will destroyer, I am doing astrals every day, and I'm selling everything I get, so that gives me the chance to do more, even though that means I get absolutely nothing in the bag, because I'm selling absolutely everything I get. I get no experience of any kind. I'm just selling. That is allowing me to kind of play the game more, and get more star points, 1, and do more astrals, 2, to get more chances to get the orange will destroyer. The second I get the orange will destroyer, I will change my mode, and then here I will go into sell white and below, and then everything that is green, blue, and above, I will actually collect and pump up my will destroyer. Right now I have pumped up the purple to level 5, and I stopped there. It's only 10%, that's why I'm not using it, but this is good enough to start with. So once I get the orange one, I will feed this purple one into the orange one, and you see it'll increase the experience by 9,950. It'll straight away level it up to 4, and then very quickly, within 1 or 2 days, I will make it into level 5 perhaps, like this pristine force here. And when I want to level something up, like, then I go into the mode of or eating only blue and above, or only eating green and above. The difference between the two is how much star points you want. If you're eating only blue and above, then you will get a lot more star points, because you're selling the greens and it's allowing you to play the game more. If you want to get the experience faster, and you want to sacrifice getting a little bit less star points, well, then you do only sell white and below, and you eat all the green, purples, blues, everything. If you eat everything that is not white, then you can get quite quickly the experience up, but you will get very little star points, because you're eating everything. You're just like you're eating everything you're clicking, you're not selling almost anything back. So but in those cases where your objective is to level up an astral really as quick as possible at the sacrifice of anything else, the most important, if it's for you to increase the level, then start eating everything which is not white. If you want to find like a healthy balance, then put on green and below and sell the whites and the greens, and eat only the blue, purple, and other oranges. And so that's the different modes you got. And just let me put that down so it's very clear. Let's get it in writing. Loading up Office here, just to put up just very simple bullet points. So if your 72 is too big, let's get it 36. So if hunting for orange or yellow, then what you want to do is sell everything, eat nothing. That's what you want to do if you are hunting for orange and yellow. If you want to so if you want kind of let's call it healthy growth, then you eat only like blue and above, and sell whites, or sorry, the grays. So the grays and the greens. This will allow you to have a little bit more star points because you're selling something, which makes you play more. But it also allows you to grow, because you're eating the blues and above. And if you want to level up as fast as possible the astral, then basically eat everything. And sell only the gray, and that's basically let's see if I can get this on. There it is. So that's what my recommendation is for you. That's the three kind of, I think, solid ways to go about it. And lastly, to manage expectations is don't call it like luck or no luck. It's nothing to do with luck, a little bit to do with it, but it's all statistics. And I'm going to be publishing version 3 also. I already got a lot of more data from Dobby also, so I'm going to add that. Thanks to Wicked Silk and Larith also for supporting me in collecting data. And if you guys want to collect data also, do so and send me, or on the forum or on my blog. The format is pretty simple. Like here you see the mail from Dobby. You just like how many grays, how many greens, how many blues, how many purples, and how many oranges you get by doing the astrals. And so managing expectations is that you will get orange or yellow 100%, but you'll get it only every 2,000-3,000 clicks or star points. Where is it? Here. Points here. Exchange on this. They're called star points. So on these points, every 2,000-3,000 of these, or every 2,000-3,000 clicks, you will get an orange. If you're very unlucky, then every 4,000, but you will get it 100%. You have to invest more of your money, and don't try to play the game of big boys kind of. If you are like level 20, then put all your efforts into leveling up as quickly as possible. And then get the big money from the world boss events, which will allow you to invest. So there you have it. I hope this guide was very useful to you. This is my 7th astral guide. You can check the other 6 on my channel or on YouTube. Do search for Lavash Games, and then Astral or Astro guide or tips, whatever. They should all come up. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If this was useful for you, please do click like or thumbs up button below the video. It always helps. Share with friends, put the link on your guild website, or share in your guild to help also your guild mates to level up and get as strong as possible. There you have it. Thanks for watching.